What's up? Thank you guys so much for joining in today. Back with another video. Today I'm going over the Hornet Songkey Mk3. If you guys peeped the last what I said, it was the best key detection software for 2019. This was one of those software plugins that I mentioned, but I mentioned the Mk2 is what I had originally, and I also mentioned that there was a buy-in price, and I misspoke because I was actually logged in to my profile. So if you look here on this, everything here is the original price. As you can see, the Mk3 has gone back to the original price of $12.99 dollars. So if you had Mk2 or any Hornet plugin, then when you log in, such as where is it? Go to my account. Remember that was on $12.99. When I log in and I go back to plugins, see I have it's on sale for me right now at $9.99 at €2.99, which equates to like $8 US. So if you have Hornet plugin, any plugin, and you have an account set up, once you log in, you'll get a discounted price. I just want to clear that up because there was some discrepancies with that last video. Alright, so I'm gonna log back out just so we're clear. Now go back here. As you can see, Hornet is back to $12.99. So again, if you're not logged in, you won't get that discount. All right, and they were running some sort of sale, 40% off. I don't know how long this will be here, but yeah. All right, so let's get into what we came to do. All right, so I have a track that I was working on. The MPC crashed. The recording that I was doing before this, I ran into some difficulties. So this is going to be one of those talk through videos. I'm not going to cook up in this one. I think you guys like the cook up videos more than you like the walkthroughs, right? Or the behind the scene kind of videos. Let me know in the comment section which one you prefer more. Do you prefer the talking, just explaining everything through the way, or when I cook up and I chime in on how I'm cooking up? Let me know in the comment section which one you prefer most. All right, boom. So Hornet Mk3, this is what it looked like. Before I get into that, I'm gonna show you guys how to install it if you're on a Mac. I can't show you on a PC because I don't have one in front of me, but if you're on a Mac, you get this folder. Boom. Once you get this folder, you get two other folders, additional folders, which it has the plugins in here. The component is AU, audio unit, and the AAX is for DigiDesign, which is Pro Tools, and then VST3 and VST. It's the same. You get the same components or same stuff in the Windows. What you do is you go to this install document and you look at it, but I'll show you real quick. Whatever the name of your hard drive is on your Macintosh computers, Apples, you go there, you go to your HD, then you go into library, you go into audio, and then you go down to plugins, and then go to VST, and there goes your VSTs. All right, thought I'd share that with you. So they also they gave us some cool little updates, right? So they added this sample function, which if it's disabled, you don't get the quality of it, but if it's enabled, the shorter your your actual sounds are, is the easier it detects the key of it. So like if you have a sustained 808, it might not be that effective. But if you have a short 808 or a short thumpy kick, you know, like a boom, it'll pick it up and read it and tell you what key it is in. And that basically helps you to tune your drums, your percussive sounds, your bass sounds, and all other instruments to blend with your samples. Or even if you play by classically, if you're classically trained and you're playing out your sounds, it still helps you, because if you didn't create the kick drum, if you didn't create the 808 or any of the sounds itself, you might not really know what that sound, the key of it, the key that it's in. So this helps you to tune your drums. And that's one of the basic mistakes that a lot of us make. I know I was doing it since I started producing. Anything that sounded good to me, I was laying it. And once I lay it, I get comfortable with it, and then I love it, fall in love with it. And that's another problem a lot of us have. We fall in love with our sounds, and then when, you know, we put it out to the world and it gets criticized, or that artist don't want to rap on it, or that singer don't want to sing on it, we feel some type of way. Get out your feelings. All right, moving on. So the Chromagram is this is what they use. So the brighter the brighter it is. See, the E is bright and the D sharp and the F is dull. Like it's kind of grayed out. So the higher it goes up in the scale, not the scale, but on the Chromagram, the higher it is in the level, is the more dominant that the key is. And that's the same on chord and key. They have the notation where it changes from sharp to flat. And the MIDI out situation, I'm not messing with that, because in the MPC 2.6 version, we still don't have MIDI out functionalities. That's great. So I'm not really messing with that right now. But maybe in the future, in like Studio One, when I'm cooking up, if I remember to do it, I'll show that. Somebody had requested it, and I want to do it for them, but in the MPC world, it's not there, and that's what we're using today. So, and then also they added the BPM, which is kind of cool. So here you can find the tempo detection. This is made listening for transients and counting the time between them. The beat badge lights up each time one of those transients is detected. So it's kind of like on the MPC that this is lighting up. I'm not sure if you're able to see it or not, but the tap tempo lights up and it goes along with the actual BPM of what you're playing. So back into the side the MPC, I'm gonna play for you what I got. Then I'm not really gonna break it down, but I'm gonna break it down. All right, hold on. So what I have is the sample, and on the sample itself, right, I tuned it, and I used this Hornet Songkey Mk3 to tune the sample. Well, I didn't use it to tune it, but I used it to detect what the key was, so that I could then tune the bass sound to be in tune, in key with the sample. And then I played out a melody on top of it, and I used that from what it told me it was to be in key. All right. So what I did was I pitched this up a couple semitones, and I'm gonna reset this. this reset function, I don't know if it's a glitch, but like it resets it, but it doesn't cancel it out to like 0, right? I'd like to see it go to nothing, like all of these things drop out, right? So this is what it was before. All right, so it's kind of telling me that it's in the level, the key of C, and D sharp is the highest or the most dominant key that's being played. G sharp 5, and then C minor, and then you can see it in flats, or you can see it in sharp. All right. All right. Then once I pitch it up, I'm gonna reset it. All right. So what I did was then, after I had that, I went ahead. These drums are muted. So this particular one, I didn't tune the 808. I left it the way that it was because it sounded like it was in key, in tune with it. But I still used it to see what keys was it telling me that it was in. And this is where you would enable the sample, right? And you would press play on it, and because it's enabled, it'll tell you exactly what that 808 sound is. See, I was saying that it's in the key of D. I was trying to play the kick sounds, but I got this solo. All right, so now that was pretty much the gist of it. And once I had all those sounds, once I recorded the sounds, I then went and I layered it with what is it? Track 3, which was the chords. And then sequence 2, I switched up how I played out the sample, but then I played the chords differently. And that's all I really added to this. I got frustrated because the thing crashed and I wasn't able to add any more with it. So I'm kind of leaving this beat as is right now. I might revisit it later on, but for video recording time and purposes, this is what we got. And that's pretty much it, man. And that vinyl effect, that's actually in the sample itself. Like I didn't add any additional effects to this besides the air compressor and the mother ducker input. Like that crackle, that's in the sample. That's one of the reasons why I gravitated towards it, is because I was like, all right, well, I'm not gonna have to put no RC20 on this, right? Because it already got the color that I would be looking for. So that's pretty much it, man. This is a basic, simple beat. I just wanted to show you guys the usage of MK3. I hope you guys enjoyed it. The link to MK3 will be in the description. Again, I'm not affiliated. I don't get anything from this. But I did say in the last 2 videos that I did about the best key detection softwares is that once I got the MK3, I would show what it is. So I just was able to do that right now. And yeah, man, if you made it this far in the video, thank you. I appreciate you. If you are not subscribed, please do subscribe. Please like, share, and comment down below if you have any comments, any likes or concerns, questions. Post it up in the comment section, and I'll get back to you at my most earliest convenience. Again, thank you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Love and light. Peace.